Hello, I'm Roger Wright, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to another episode of Why the Why. I'm here with my friend and former fellow board member, Beth Kelchman. Beth, welcome.
Thank you. Good to be here.
Great to have you on the show. We're at the Y. We love this building. We're always happy when we're here. And we have two great guests today. We have
I'm excited.
Two people that are just so instrumental in what happens at the Y on a daily basis, and hardworking, great people, and that's our purpose with the show, really, to bring the stories, all the good things that are happening, and the great people here at the Y. So
yes.
With us in studio here at WCTV, we have Pat Gillahan and Sophie Schifferly, and we're going to talk facilities today. Yeah. We're going to talk summer camps. I mean, my goodness, it's the end of August. Where did summer go? But summer camps are winding down. We've had a great pool season, and we're going to get ready for fall. But before we do that, we got to talk with these guys.
Absolutely.
And find out what's going on. All right, so Pat, we're going to start with you, and just if you could, just give us a little bit of your background, how long you've been with the Y, and your role with the facilities at the Y.
Well, thanks, Roger. Thanks for having us. I've been with the Y for 12 years. It'll be 12 years this fall. I started with the Y through the Longwood Y in Macedonia. Their director mentioned that, hey, there's a new facility that's opening up in Wadsworth, you should apply. And so I did, got a call, and got hired right away, and have been here since the doors first opened.
Awesome. And Sophie, how about you? A little bit of background, your history with the Y.
Well, I started 3 years ago. I was a counselor here at Wadsworth for 2 summers, and then I transferred over to Longwood Y and Macedonia, and I was a counselor there, and then now I'm here as program director.
Awesome. Well, we're super happy you guys are both here. And Pat, we're going to start with you a little bit. Talk about the facilities here at the Y, because I know when people come here, or people that I talk to, and Beth, it's probably the same for you, they always talk about this facility.
Yes.
This massive, giant structure here in Wadsworth, part high school, part Y, and then we've got the senior center and WCTV and a little bit of library connection, so many things going on, SUMA, all those things. So talk about this awesome facility.
Oh yeah, it's one of my favorite things to talk about. So the YMCA occupies part of the community center of all the partners that are in community center. So the YMCA space is around 45,000 square feet of a 440,000 square feet facility, including the high school space. We have around 8,995 members here at the Wadsworth location. So that makes up about 26% of the total membership base of the Akron Area YMCA Association.
Wow. See, and Beth, as board members, we always say we always learn new things.
Right.
Every time we talk to the wonderful Y staff.
How many facilities are there?
So we have 6 membership facilities in our association.
And we're 25%.
Yeah, and of those 6 membership facilities, we serve, actually year to date today, 179,000 visits to this, and we have, that includes our 24/7 usage as well, and that's about 30% of the total visits of the association. It's very busy.
Now Pat, and I was going to ask you, you mentioned the 24/7. When we did that, I'm sure that brought some extra challenges for you with the facility. So maybe talk a little bit about that. What were some of the challenges that came with 24/7?
So we were fortunate compared to some of our other sister branches that have gone 24/7. The way that the facility was built, it was very easy and fairly inexpensive to put on 24/7 for our members. Some of the challenges that we had was just getting access to our members after hours. How would they gain access to the building? So collaborating with our access control company and with the school district, we were able to provide a simple solution for our members to make it easy for them to enter the facility. Another challenge that we had was just making sure that the facility is safe for them, making sure that areas are locked down, that they can't get to, like the pool spaces, but also making sure that they are informed when they sign up for a membership where life safety system things are at, AEDs, fire extinguishers, things like that.
This place is so big. I'm here a lot. And I'm just wondering, what are all the challenges of maintaining and cleaning this place?
So One of our challenges for maintaining and cleaning the space is actually one of our triumphs, how busy we are. So we operate our housekeeping staff during our normal business hours, and one of our challenges could be is just working alongside our members and making sure that we are not impeding their membership experience while they're here. So making sure that we have a clean environment and a safe environment for them alongside them.
Well, Pat, I know you're very hardworking. Every time up here, you're doing something. Last time I was up here, you were way up by in the pool deck by the windows.
Yep.
On the scaffolding. But you have help. You have to have help with a facility this size. So maybe talk a little bit about that. How do you organize your staff? You know, who are the people that help you keep this place as clean as it is and as well maintained as it is?
Yeah, among some of the people that are able to help me with keeping the facility maintained and safe, we've got a top-notch team of housekeepers, of other property directors in the association that help out, and the vendors that we use just definitely help keep this place clean and safe.
Do you have any special projects going on right now at the facility?
So currently, right now, we have some active projects that are going on. We have some new pool work going on. There's some pool plaster repairs, which include 2 pools getting new plaster. We have 6 additional pickleball courts that were painted in the field house. And we just had some roof repairs done above the windows in our pool space. That project's been going on for a very long time, and we're happy to see that get wrapped up.
I'm sure the pickleball people will be very happy
Yes.
about that announcement.
Yeah, they definitely love the opportunities to be able to expand their time in the field house. So this upcoming season, where it's more of an indoor play, they'll have a few more opportunities to be able to have some additional courts and court time.
Are there any future projects that are coming up?
Yeah, so some of the future projects that I have in the works is lighting in the facility. That's kind of my number one project. That could include new lights in the fitness center, in classrooms, in the locker rooms, and I'm hoping to partner with the City of Wadsworth to be able to upgrade our pool lighting to LED lights, and that would help save both the City of Wadsworth and the YMCA on energy and material costs.
And Pat, I know you mentioned the partnership with the cities and the schools, and that's an ongoing thing and a neat thing about our facility here. But I also know that you have a role with the otherwise. You don't just worry about facilities here, you worry about facilities in the Akron area. So when you do projects like that, is that helpful that you know the other people at the other places, you work with them as well? You can pick their brain, what works here, what works there, how do we get this done? Does that help?
Oh, absolutely. So as the executive director of properties for the Akron Y, I have 5 other property directors that are underneath me. So I collaborate with them all the time, asking them questions about something that I might not have enough information on. Bringing them to the facility and trying to get their expertise on a question is always definitely helpful.
All right, well, let's shift gears. Sophie, let's talk about something fun. Summer camp was really, I mean, it doesn't get any better than that, right? In the summer, you're a kid, you're going to camp, and you had the opportunity to direct camp this year. So maybe give us a rundown. How did camp go, and your thoughts on camp this year?
So camp lasted 11 weeks. Very fun. Definitely different sitting in this position. I am used to being a counselor, so being on this side of things were very interesting. It was definitely a learning experience, but feel very confident. It was very fun.
All right, and the scope of camps. I mean, you said 11 weeks, and you have multiple camps, right? I mean, I've been up here and I see campers here all the time, and they're busing in from other places, and they're always doing fun stuff.
Yeah. So Monday we start out swimming outside at the outside pool. Tuesday and Thursday we go on field trips, and Wednesday we go to a park. Friday we go swimming inside. So a lot of activities planned.
Well, it's got to be interesting trying to come up with all the logistics.
Yeah.
For let's get the kids transported from here to there.
Yeah.
We're going to do this. What's all the planning and logistics that goes into doing camp?
So it's actually a long process. Registration for summer day camp starts February 1st, and I am starting to book field trips starting in January, reaching out to different companies like Cleveland Zoo. We went to the Alien Miniature Golf, Cleveland Aquarium. We started that back in January, and just kind of seeing if they had dates available, and if they had dates available and times, then that's where we would go.
Well, they all look like they're having a great time when I see them.
Yeah.
What grades or what ages are they? What to what?
Completed kindergarten, so 5, and then to 12.
Okay. Okay. Well, on the other side, what happens when things go awry?
Yeah.
That never happens.
Of course not with children.
Yeah, well, working with kids, you always have to have a backup plan. Weather happens, so it's really out of our control. For example, if we swim outside on Monday and it's raining or it's not above 70 degrees, we are fortunate enough to be able to swim inside. Still have the same swim times, so we swim inside if it's raining or weather's not cooperating. And then like park days, Wednesday, if it's not good weather again, we have different craft activities, different games, board games, coming in the gym playing, that kind of stuff. Always have a backup plan.
All right. Well, just like with Pat, you've got to have help.
Yeah.
When you're herding those cats, right? In the camp. So talk about your counselors, Sophie. How do you get them? What do you look for when you hire counselors? And you've been a counselor, so talk maybe about your own experience as a camp counselor.
Well, everyone is mostly a college student, so obviously they're home for the summer, and most of them are education majors, so obviously working with kids, just people that work well with kids, have fun, want to do stuff, are creative, yeah.
Tell me about some of the collaborations you do with other entities within the building or outside. I know as a member of the Suprema Senior Center, I was there when the kids came and performed. That was a really cool collaboration. Can you tell me about those?
Yeah, so we actually have a lot of collaborations, starting off with like the Akron area. We do focus groups, which we get together with all of the YMCA's, people that are in my position, and we kind of brainstorm ideas, talk about different kinds of things, whether that I not know or need some help. And our collaborations here, the high school lets us use their spaces. That's very cool, very nice of them. And the senior center, we put on a show for the 4th of July, and we did coloring and board games with the seniors, so very fun.
I know, I heard about that. That sounded like fun.
Yeah.
Everybody likes to color.
Yeah.
Well, Pat, we talked about your collaborations with the Akron area Y, but maybe if you could elaborate a little bit more on your connections and your workings with the city, with the schools. I mean, we're connected with the schools, so there's always a lot going on at both places. Talk a little bit about that, how you collaborate with the city and with the schools.
Yeah, so besides our collaboration with the community center partners to operate the community center, some of the collaborations that we do is operating the outdoor pool for the City of Wadsworth. We run a city rec league for softball for the city, as well as working with groups like the Wadsworth Pickleball Club to be able to help provide other programs and opportunities for more pickleball play.
Okay. One of the things I guess I'd like to ask both you guys, what do you like about working here? You guys have both been here for a while now. Pat, what's your favorite thing about your job? And you're always working, man. I see you grinding and hustling out there every day. But what do you like about this?
One thing that I've told myself over the years that I've really liked about working with the Y is the staff and the members. Knowing that when I wake up in the morning, I have something exciting to go to. It's, you always hear that saying about if you like what you do, you never work a day in your life, and that is definitely true.
Sophie, how about you?
I would have to go along with Pat. Definitely the members and the staff members. It's so nice to build the relationships, and you kind of get your regulars that come in Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and they stop in your office. Just, hey, how are you? Have a good weekend, that kind of sort of stuff. So I definitely love that, and working with the kids. It's the best experience. You really have no idea what kids are ever going to say to you. Like walking in with summer day camp, you just walk in, they're like, oh, I missed you. I'm like, I missed you too. It's been 8 hours. Or like, you look beautiful today. Like it just like warms, but it puts a nice smile on your face for sure.
Yeah. Pat, how about you? Do you get to interact with the members much? I mean, you're always busy, but people coming in and out of here, you probably, a lot of your work goes probably unseen and underappreciated to most people. They don't see all the stuff that you do. But do you get to interact with the participants here and,
yeah, definitely.
and the members?
Whenever I'm not, behind the scenes working on things, years ago I decided, I'd like to spend more of my time not in an office, but more, in front of people. So I kind of spend a lot of time down at the front desk for doing office work to be able to interact with members.
And with both of you, I mean, your job's kind of different every day, isn't it?
Yep.
I mean, did you find? I mean, you got to be a jack of all trades. You got to know everything about everything,
Yeah,
right?
there's definitely
a little bit about everything, right?
Yeah, there's definitely a large amount of knowledge that's needed in this facility, with anything ranging from simply being able to clean to complicated HVAC systems. So definitely have learned a lot over the last 12 years and expanding my knowledge on different building systems. So yeah, there's definitely a lot.
Yeah. Well, we mentioned that the great staff here that helps you.
Yes.
And one of the things we love to do on the show is to highlight some of the people who really are behind the scenes. We really don't get to know. So, Pat, I know you got a special staff member. We're gonna learn about her in the staff spotlight here. So let's watch the staff spotlight.
Hi, I have Krista Starr here, our lead housekeeper at the Wadsworth YMCA. And Krista, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, I used to be involved in a softball organization. I love doing lots of stuff outside, beach vacations, hikes with the family time, and just being outdoors is a lot of what I like to do.
And what do you do at the YMCA?
I am the lead housekeeper. I work in the evenings, and we just keep the building clean and presentable, sanitized, and looking nice.
How long have you worked for the YMCA?
4 years.
And what are you most proud of about your work?
A lot of the accomplishments that I've done around here, I'm really proud that I've been able to just keep the building maintained and looking presentable, and the hard work that we put into keeping it nice for the patrons, and I guess just being here to keep it nice.
And what is the absolute best thing about your job?
Oh, working with everybody here and the staff that works here. I have a good rapport with the lifeguards, and it's just fun being here. It's a good atmosphere and very family oriented, and it just makes it a nice job.
Thank you, Krista.
All right, I'm here with Mr. Benny. Benny is our head counselor for this summer. Benny, why don't you tell us about yourself?
Yeah, so I'm a sophomore at Kent State University. I'm going to study middle childhood education, concentrations in math and science. And yeah, I like working with kids. I have some hobbies, play lacrosse, play some video games, just have some fun. So, yeah.
Tough question. What made you want to be a counselor?
It's a good one. So I started being a counselor last summer. And the main reason I wanted to become a counselor is because I had an interest in working with kids, and I grew up around kids, and I really enjoyed it. So I thought, why not take it to the next level and just make it my profession. So that's what I did.
What was the most rewarding thing about this summer?
I think the most rewarding thing has been the last couple of weeks. Talking to the parents and seeing the relationships I built with them and their kids has been really rewarding for me. Being able to have an impact on so many kids and just being able to be there for them every day, not just as a friend, but also as a role model. So yeah, that's been really fun.
All right, a couple hard questions. First one, what was your favorite place you DoorDashed?
Oh, it's got to be. It's tough, but I'm gonna say Chipotle. Can't go wrong with the burrito bowl. Got to get some chicken on there. Yeah, can't go wrong with it.
Funniest or best thing that happened at camp?
I think my funniest and best day was when we went to the skate park with the little kids, because not a lot of them know how to roller skate. They're not very good at that, and it was pretty funny seeing a lot of them fall. But it was a really good day. They all really enjoyed it, and I won laser tag, so can't beat it.
All right, last one. Who did you enjoy working with the most, and why?
I couldn't say a favorite, I don't think. I think being around a lot of different people every day, building a lot of new relationships, making a lot of new friends, there was an experience that's like that. So I mean, I made a lot of good friends, but I couldn't say one. So yeah.
All right, well, this is Benny Miller. I appreciate you. Thank you for all your hard work.
And now we're going to get a chance to hear some spotlights from some of your campers about how they enjoyed their experience and what happened.
That'll put a smile on your face.
Yeah, I'm sure it will.
Hi, I'm Mr. Benny, and this is some questions from the Wadsworth YMCA Day Camp. So can everybody tell me their names? Okay.
My name is Cooper Myers.
Sophia Sanabria.
Cole.
My name's Hallie.
And can you also tell me what grade you're going into next school year?
5th.
First.
2nd.
4th.
And I'll be a sophomore in college. All right, first question. We'll go Cooper first, okay? Can you give me 2 of your favorite activities that we did this year at summer camp?
Going to the track and swimming.
Why?
Swimming, I barely get to swim, and the track, it's because I get to shoot the soccer ball into the huge goal.
All right, Sophia, your turn. Favorite 2 activities and why?
Going to the aquarium and swimming.
Why is that?
Because I love swimming and because I love animals.
Zoo and track.
Going to the gym and swimming.
All right, next question. Was there a camp counselor that you really liked and why?
Betty, him.
Why?
You're just awesome.
Oh, thanks, Cooper.
Everybody.
Everybody? What's your favorite thing about everybody?
That they play games with me.
Benny.
And why?
Just because I like him.
Oh, thanks.
Lizzie and Zoe,
Why?
because they were nice to me.
Yeah, that's a good one. All right, and one last question, all right? If a friend of yours was thinking about attending Y summer camp next summer, what would you tell them?
It's awesome.
Should they come?
Yeah.
To do it.
Do it.
It's one of the best camps I've ever been to.
Let's go. Big ups from Cole.
It's fun.
Yeah. Would you tell them to come?
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, that was awesome. We always love to hear, and there's so many stories. I mean, we could do an hour long of summer camp.
Yeah.
We could do an hour long of the facilities and the people that work here to help maintain them. But so grateful for our camp participants and for the people that keep this building clean and well maintained. Well, Beth, we're going to have to wrap things up.
It's over already?
It's over already, but before we do, we
Yes.
got to talk about some important things coming up.
Yes.
Number one, we got to put a plug in. Yazzle is a big fundraiser we have for the Akron area wide.
Right.
And that's coming up. There's information flyers there. We'll mention that. Remember, the Y is always taking donations because
Absolutely,
the great
yeah.
things that these people are doing, it costs money to maintain a facility. It costs money to send kids to camp whose parents always can't afford it.
Take care of 5 pools.
Yeah, take care of 5 pools. So all that is going on. But we got fall coming up.
Yes.
So that means registrations coming up. And if you go to the Y website, so if we have people that want to register, it's the Fall 1 session. It starts in September, I think September 8th is coming up for that. So guys, how does one register? I'm interested in a class in fitness, or I'm interested in a wellness initiative. How do I sign up?
So there's a couple easy ways to sign up. The first one is stop in, come talk to us. Let's talk about some programs that we offer, and you can just talk to the MSRs at the front desk, our member service representatives, and they'd be able to get you to sign up. You can register over the phone, and you can register online as well.
And Beth, they said some of the popular ones, men's basketball is a big one that's coming up.
Yep.
So Sophie, you do that one?
Yep. 40 and over. Yep.
You're already starting to feel a little heavy coming on there, right? With
Yeah.
men's basketball coming up. But no, a lot of fun there. And then the Waves, the swim team. Kathy
Yes.
Bugajski told us to make sure we put in a plug. The Waves swim team is coming up as well. And then one of my favorites. the
Paddle for a Purpose.
Paddle for a Purpose. My dog Murphy is a Labrador. He's a water guy.
Oh my
and
gosh,
it is
yeah.
one of his favorite times of the year when he gets to swim with the other dogs in the outdoor pool. So that is the registration for that starts August 14th, and it fills up
Yes.
quickly. Like a lot of the classes at the Y,
Right.
it does fill up quickly.
Don't
So
delay.
don't delay. and like Pat said, if you're interested, there are so many classes, and Sophie, you know, with all the programming, I mean, fitness, wellness, swimming, youth stuff. I mean, there's just so many things going on. So really, just to come in and talk to people, go to the website. You guys have the flyers that are out by the front desk. See all the offerings that are coming up here in September.
Yep, absolutely. Get involved.
Get involved.
Get fit.
Get fit. Enjoy the Y, right?
That's
Come to the
right.
Y. So I'd like to thank Pat, Sophie. Thank you guys. Thank you for everything you do for this facility, for the
Yes.
kids, for the Y in our community. And Beth, thank you for being with me today.
Thank you for leading us through all this.
Another great Why the Y story. So we'll be back with another episode of Why the Y. Thanks for joining us.
You are watching WCTV, Wadsworth Community Television.